that again.
Love is amazing, steady and changing. Love is a mountain, underneath my feet. Love is amazing, I'm gently when I am surrounded. Love carries me. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love is rising, I can feel it rising. All the joy is growing deep inside me. Every time I see you, all the goodness shines through. I feel this time so rising up in me. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love is amazing, steady and changing. Your love is a mountain, underneath my feet. Your love is amazing, I'm gently when I am surrounded. Your love carries me. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love makes me sing. Hallelujah, oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love makes me sing. Yes, you make me sing. Lord, you make me sing, sing, sing. Lord, you make me sing. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love makes me sing. Hallelujah,
Hallelujah.
hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love makes me sing. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love makes me sing. Hallelujah, oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love makes me sing. Hallelujah, oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love makes me sing. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love makes me sing. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love makes me sing. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Your love makes me sing. Your love makes me sing. Your love makes me sing. Your love makes me sing.
Yes, Lord.
All you is more than enough. All you still more awesome than the you is more than enough for all of me, for every verse every need. You satisfy me with your love, and all I have in you is more than enough. More than all I want, more than all I need. You are more than enough for me, more than all I know, more than all I say. You are more than enough, and all you is more than enough for all of me, for every thirst every need. You satisfy me with your love, and all I have in you. Yeah, all you is more than enough for all of me, for every thirst every need. You satisfy me with your love, and all I have in you. With your love, and all I have in you. With your love, and all I have in you is more than enough. That's where I am strong, in your presence, oh Lord my God, in your presence, that's where I belong, seeking your face, touching your grace. In the cleft of the rock, in your presence, oh God, I want to go where rivers cannot flow for me, where my feet are Still and see the sweetest of loves when my heart becomes free and my shame is undone. In your presence, Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, God, is what our hearts long for. To be overcome by your presence, Lord. There's nothing but more will ever come close. Nothing can compare. You are living home. Your presence, be still and see how the sweetest of loves when my heart becomes free and my shame is undone. In your presence, Holy Spirit, you are welcome here. Come flood this place and fill the atmosphere. Your glory, Sometimes, some ladies do. Right? Is that in the movies? Am I wrong about that? Well, nevertheless, it's a bathing, is what we are embracing right now. We're soaking in the presence of the Holy Spirit. I set up a pool in my house. Ariel and I bought a pool. I tell you, I busted my little tuchus yesterday working, and nothing was nicer than just sinking into that pool, that moment. You know what I'm talking about? It's hot, sweaty, and you sit in that pool, it's That's what this is meant to be right now. This is the moment. You just kind of soak it in for a minute.
Shabbat shalom. Good morning. We have a huggy bunch around here. It's not the worst thing. Leona's looking cute. Good morning. Judy, Katie's returned from their mission work in Colorado. Blessings to them for coming home. We've got, my girls are here, my Kayla and my babies. I'm very excited to see them. And Kyle was on the bass again. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Oh my goodness. And I just have two other things to talk about for the worship. Hello, Kristen Scave. And that, her face when she was singing was beautiful. There is nothing but pure praise. She's got so many things going on, so many attacks from the enemy, and she still stood up here with a beautiful smile on her face. It was just a blessing to all of us. So, be blessed, my darling. We love you. All right, and then of course, we had Jean. Our introvert. It takes a lot for her to come up here, so for her to be out here just praising when God tells her to, it just makes me joyful. So, yes, okay, I'm going to start crying, so we got to stop. We've got a lot of prayers for health. Oh my goodness. We do an intercessory prayer on Wednesdays at 5. We've had quite a few prayer warriors in there, and we go through everybody individually. So if there's a specific request that you want, either write it down and give it to me personally, or text it to me personally, or send it to me so that I can get it, because we're not just putting a blanket on you, because there's a hedge around this building. We want to know exactly what to pray for, because if you don't ask, you don't receive. All right, so we've got some health issues, obviously. Serene, here with a big smile, even though we still don't know what's going on. So we're going to pray that God points him to the right doctor. Amen. And that doctor listens to God. So let's get that on the prayer list. We've got the icers, of course. There's speed bump after speed bump getting them up here, which means that they need to be here desperately. So we need to pray them a house. We need to pray them good health. Poor Floyd is a mess, so we're going to make sure that we lift him up. because the pain that he's in on a daily basis, because he doesn't take any pain relief for that, because he refuses to take anything that he could, possibly become dependent upon. So, he's got a heavy load. So let's lift him up, because that's a big, strong man with a lovely family that desperately needs as much strength as he can. Thank you, Dudley. So, come on, how cute is that? Our Veronica had her appointment with her doctor to talk about the kidney transplant. We need to lift her up desperately, because this is having a kidney transplant. She's on dialysis, has been for a long time, so she's got a very heavy plate. So let's make sure that we keep her, because that's a big deal. That's not a small surgery. That is a life-changing, life-altering surgery. So, and there's a lot of decisions she has to make to go forward to, be candidate for that. So lift her up, because if it's God's will that she gets it, God's going to open all the doors. We just have to make sure He knows that we're all praying for her as well. Eugene's here. Woohoo! He's holding that wall for us. He's our pillar of strength back there. He's here, and he's a blessing to everybody that knows what kind of strength it takes to get through what he gets through every day, and still come here and praise, and it just makes me happy. Mary Lou, obviously, she wants to be here. Her heart's here. Her body's just too weak. So make sure we lift her up, give her strength. Strength is a big thing. And our Kathy, let's lift up our little Kathy and make sure that she knows that she's loved and that we can get her here if she needs to call us. We've got a lot of family of the congregation here that there's been a lot of prayer requests, not for the people here, but for their family. So we need to put a blanket up and just reel them in, because they need the peace and the shalom of being here, and to hear the truth, and to know they're loved, because it's a family. There's nothing we can't get through. All right, Jeannie Charlikowski, our amazing little dancer that I adore. She's off on more mission work, this time to Hawaii. I know. Israel last month, Hawaii this month. It's a rough life, the mission work she does. Lift her up for safe travels, because you can keep her in prayer. She's finding her joy here, so we need to make sure that we keep her joyful. Absolutely. So Tuesday I'm going to be back here about 5:30. We're going to keep painting downstairs. It's a mess, so don't mind the mess. We're painting all the walls downstairs and trying to get it ready for a mural that I've got in my head. So you know how that goes. We need to pray. Our Brent has to get a bus here, and he would really like it if we could just ask for a car to come his way, the one God needs him to have. So we're going to pray for that. Our Michael and Nisha, we are on the hunt for a house or a duplex to buy for them. So, and our budget is $1.50. So please, please let us know if you find anything, because they're both such good kids, and we want to set them up and get them forward in their life. Yes, I saw your text. Okay. Thank you so much, Abby. So we're going to lift up the Sadas, because Mindy and Hannah are in Israel right now. Hannah got the scholarship to Tekion, which is it's a prestigious school in Israel, and she's there, learning. She's an amazing girl, and that family does nothing but praise. So lift them up that everything's safe, their travels are wonderful, and keep them blessed. The House family, this is a big one. They're due to expand any day. So we're going to keep Kim lifted up. She was here last week praising, those babies were here praising, and that baby is coming soon. So we need to bless her, and that's an amazing testimony. If you ever talk to that family, they're just wonderful. And our Denny Ish. He's had a lot of speed bumps as well for his health. His heart has been giving him all kinds of issues. He got a praise report yesterday that they're figuring it out, and that he's finally getting back to normal. So let's give them, pray for deliverance from all of the afflictions that he's got. So that way we'll keep him lifted up, because I know he's watching. There's a lot of people watching, and for everybody on Facebook, hello, Shabbat Shalom. The stock box is down here. Anybody that wishes to see me on Tuesday with the paintbrush in hand, I'll be the one downstairs. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.